Some reminders before we get into the video. First reminder is to make sure that you're keeping an eye out and an ear out for the keyword for this lesson. Reminder number 2 is to make sure you're taking notes. Include the date, lesson number, aim, and standards to help you refer back in your notes. Let's get to it.
Okay, welcome back. Today we are doing lesson 9 in unit 1. Our aim for today is going to be how do we use order of operation to solve complex order of operation problems. So here we're just continuing with day 2 of order of operations with our positive and negative numbers. We are going to be including a new concept of complex fractions, which basically is just saying you have a fraction within a fraction. When you have a complex fraction, it's basically saying that it is a complicated fraction. Now, how can we solve complex fractions? So the first thing that we want to do is we want to look at our numerator. So our first step is going to be to simplify the numerator. We're always following order of operations. So we have 2 squared plus negative 4 minus 12. We have to simplify our parentheses. We have 2 squared plus negative 4 minus 12. It's going to give me negative 16. 2 to the second power is 4 plus negative 16. We have two different signs. We're going to take the sign of the larger absolute value, which is 16. So we have a negative answer. And then the difference between 16 and 4 is 12. So our new numerator is going to be negative 12. The second step is to simplify your denominator. So we have here simplify the denominator. So we have 2 minus 4, which is going to be also known as 2 plus negative 4. Different signs, our answer is going to be negative. And the difference between is 2. So negative 12 divided by negative 2. The last step is going to be divide and simplify. So the third step is divide and simplify. So we have negative 12 divided by negative 2, which is positive 6. So our answer is 6. Let's try some practice problems. For number 1, we want to make sure we're simplifying the numerator and then the denominator, and then we'll divide and simplify. Okay, so number 1, we're going to take negative 4/6 minus 1/4. We can use our calculator, and we're going to get negative 11 over 12. Number 2, we want to simplify our denominator. So now we have negative 1 2/3 multiplied by a half. We're going to use our calculator and we're going to get negative 5/6. So now the third and the final step, we need to make sure we're taking both values, our numerator, which was negative 11 over 12, divided by negative 5 over 6. Negative 11 over 12 divided by, or here we know it's no longer be divided by, multiplied, and we take the reciprocal. Our answer is going to be 11/10. Always simplify when you have your fractions. Okay, so number 2, try this one on your own. Pause the video here, and we'll go over it when you guys come back. Okay, so we have our parentheses, and we have our exponents, and then we're going to divide first, and then multiply. Okay, so let's try here. We have negative 1/3 to negative 1/3, positive 1/9. Plus 3/4 stays the same, divided by negative 2 stays the same, and then 1 plus 3 is 4. So the next step we have to do is multiply or divide from left to right. 1/9 minus 3/8 times 4. We're going to multiply here with our negative 3/8 and 4. We're going to get 1/9 minus 3/2. And our answer, if we use our calculator, is going to be negative 1 7/18. And then the last one. Try this one on your own, pause the video, and then come back and we'll go over it. Same concept, complex fractions, we want to simplify the numerator, simplify the denominator, multiply it, and then we'll have our answer. So 2/3 minus 5/6. Here we would have, with the calculator, you get negative 1/6. So negative 1/6 divided by 3/4. I'm going to keep change flip. When you plug this into the calculator, you're going to get negative 2/9. And that's the answer. If you have any questions, make sure you're writing them down in the left margin. Try the practice problems, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.